I wanted to film a super quick video because I realized that I did not include any books for Pride in my May and June TBR video that I filmed. I just didn't think about it. I was filming it in sort of mid-April and Pride was just like a distant thought on the horizon at that point. But now that we are getting to June, I realized that I had a couple of books on my list that I was planning to read for Pride that I had not told you about and not included in any of my TBRs. I'm going to be traveling for a big chunk of June. The two books that I'm gonna pack with me when I go to Europe to read while I'm there are Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, which is a book that I have been, hearing about for ages. I had a friend recently request that I read this book because she wants to know if she should read this book. There's like a Netflix series about it. Basically, Casey McQuiston is supposed to be one of the best sort of romance writers, especially for people who don't read a lot of romance, one of the best sort of intro to romance writers. And this book is supposed to be absolutely fabulous. It follows, I'm sure you guys know this, but it follows the son of an American president who falls for a Prince of England, and political hijinks ensue. So I think this will be a fun, light, good sort of summer vacation book to have with me. The second book is Torrey Peters' new book, Stag. I haven't read Detransition Baby, and I have it here. Someone left it recently, a couple months ago now, in my little free library, which I was so psyched about because I had been wanting to read it for a really long time. And then this book came out and it just had this like amazing, gorgeous, crazy cover, and everyone was talking about it, and I didn't have the self-control to read Detransition Baby first. And it's not like they're a series or anything, so it's not like you don't have to read them in order. So anyways, this is a novella and 3 short stories. It is hot, heartbreaking, and thrillingly victorious. So I think this is also going to be a great summer read. The inside says, in Stag, the titular novel, a group of restless lumberjacks working in an illegal winter logging outfit plan a dance that some of them will volunteer to attend as women. When the broadest, strongest, plainest of the axemen announces his intention to dance as a woman, he finds himself caught in a strange rivalry with a pretty young Jack, provoking a cascade of obsession, jealousy, and betrayal that will culminate on the big night in an astonishing vision of gender and transition. So that just sounds fascinating. Gender as the sort of social construct that it is in our society, and the way that we conceptualize it, and the aspects of it that we think of as inherent or immutable, and the aspects of it that we think of as sort of performative. All of that is so fascinating to me. Gender is one of those things where I really don't feel like I have a coherent sort of narrative and understanding of what it is. It has all of these sort of aspects to it, right? It has like sort of biological aspects and social aspects and sort of, oppression and trauma aspects. Like, just there's so much to it. So I'm really excited to see how Peters explores all of that juiciness in this book. Oh, and I should say, because someone asked me to do this on Blue Sky, the book was designed by Fritz Metsch, and he did such an amazing job because it's literally so stunning. Okay, that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to update you that those 2 books are jumping sort of up on my TBR ahead of some of the stuff that I had told you about in my last TBR video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to hear more from me, please consider subscribing. And as always, thank you so much for spending some of your one wild and precious life with me watching this video.